Hi, let's get ready for our Halloween story. Here are the special effects. Each one's going to be very short. It's in between the dialogue. So the first one is Ponticello with a trill. So put your bow really close to the bridge, pick any finger on any string, and tap the next finger. So if it's one, you're going to trill with two, like this. Glissando is with beautiful shifting technique. It looks like this. Just from the frog to the tip, and then we're done. Harmonics, light finger on the string. Left hand pizzicato. Just take your left hand, keep it right in first position, whether you're a cello or violin or viola. And you can just do some random pizzicatos and then stop. The Bartok pizzicato is when you pull the bow into your hand and you're going to take your thumb and first finger, pick a string, and instead of doing a regular pizzicato, you're going to take your thumb and index finger, you're going to pull the string straight up, not too hard, you don't want to hurt your instrument, and let it snap back. And of course, if you do it over the fingerboard, that'll work best. I like the sound of the low strings, G or D or C. That's when the door closes shut. Finger taps on the body of your instrument. That's the raindrops. The creaking door over the fingerboard. Very slow bow, very heavy and slow. Of course, that's the most fun. And your stomping feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp. All right, so you should all have this by now. I sent it in an email. This is the story. It was a dark and stormy night. Trill. The wind blew with fury. Glissando. And thunder rolled through the hills. Stomping feet. I was walking through the dark woods and was drenched from the heavy rain. Suddenly, I saw a house looming out of the darkness. To escape the rain and the thunder, stomp your feet, I decided to go into the house even though it had no lights and was falling apart. Everything was spooky and I was on edge. I crept up to the porch and then inched to the door. It appeared that the house was deserted, for the door stood ajar. Timidly, I pushed the door open. I entered into a wide hallway which was covered with spider webs and dust. My heart was beating hard and fast. Here's your left hand pizzicato. Let's do it like a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. I was walking down the hall when suddenly I jumped to a loud meow. Here's your glissando. Meow. I had stepped on the tail of a black cat. I was so startled that I turned to run out of the house, but as I got to the door, the wind slammed the door in my face. Bartok pizzicato. Pull it and we'll do it together. And it was wedged firmly shut. I was locked in. Then I heard a sound at the top of the stairs. And here's your little trill again. Ponticello. The sound seemed to be coming from a bedroom at the end of the hallway. I approached the door and listened. There was the sound again. I opened the door and peeked inside, full of fear. In front of me was a ghost. And here's our harmonic glissando. I turned to run, but as I did, the ghost grabbed me and said, "Happy Halloween!" Okay, have fun, everybody.